Authorities in Laos have charged the owner of a distillery over the mass methanol poisoning which killed Australian teenagers Bianca and Holly Morton-Bowles in 2024.
There's been outrage from the girls' parents who say they're astonished at the value Laos had put on the lives of tourists, as the charges may only result in a short sentence and a fine. Southeast Asia correspondent Tim Swanston reports.
These charges were outlined in a press conference held in the Laos capital of Vientiane on Friday afternoon. International media was denied entry to this press conference. Australian officials as well as Danish officials did attend this press conference, and officials from Denmark's Ministry of Foreign Affairs have confirmed that Laos authorities have filed charges against a distillery owner. Bianca and Holly Morton-Bowles, along with 4 other tourists, including 2 Danish women, died after consuming tainted drinks. The 2 young Australian women were staying at a backpackers in Vang Vieng. Lao officials had recently told Australian government officials that their prosecutors did not believe they had enough evidence to link the tiger alcohol consumed and the deaths of Miss Jones and Miss Morton-Bowles. The charges laid, according to Danish officials present at the press conference, include the sale of food products harmful to health and operating an illegal business. Denmark's Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the charges carry a penalty ranging from 3 months to 4 years imprisonment, as well as a fine. They added that the case will formally remain open for 15 years, meaning that more serious charges carrying higher penalties, such as negligent manslaughter, may still be brought if sufficient evidence can be established. On Friday, before charges were formally announced, the parents of the young women expressed their outrage over what they said was the inadequacy of the charges and possible sentences.
It's heartbreaking. Yep. It destroys you.
Someone needs to pay a reasonable penalty for killing our daughters.
They're clearly hiding something with their so-called investigation.
On Friday, the Australian government called in the Lao ambassador in Canberra over the matter. In a statement, Foreign Minister Penny Wong said a special envoy was sent to convey the Australian government's objections and reinforce the Australian government's expectations for an investigation that delivers justice for Holly, Bianca and the other victims of the methanol poisoning. Foreign Minister Penny Wong is expected to meet with her Lao counterpart on the sidelines of ASEAN-related foreign ministers' meetings in Manila and the Philippines in the coming days to express the Australian government's frustration and disappointment over these charges.